It's true that there's no place like home. And for Abby Morales, home is Miami.
So I grew up in Miami, and I wanted everybody to see what Miami is all about. It's a melting pot. You have cultures of every single Latin American country that you can think of, and that's what I want. We get as close as we can to the Miami culture.
And you can find a taste of Miami and more at Mima's Cuban Cafe. Set in this unassuming spot next to a convenience store in Rockland, Massachusetts, Mima's Cuban Cafe is a family-run place bringing Latin flavors north to New England.
Everything is cooked from scratch. Everything is homemade. I want people to feel relaxed. I want people to feel at home. That's how we are at home. We welcome everybody. We open up our doors, and this is what Mima's is.
When Abby and her family arrived in the U.S. from Guatemala, her mom, Mima, leaned on the local Cuban community for childcare. Women Abby affectionately referred to as her grannies.
I'm not Cuban. I am from Guatemala, and I learned the Cuban cuisine from my 4 grandmas. I was drawn to the kitchen ever since I was little, and I remember standing up next to them, just watching them. And what I brought here with Mima, it's a little bit of each of every single 4 of them that took care of us.
You'll always find Abby's husband Hector in the kitchen, bringing his own Puerto Rican background into the menu with his family recipes.
He loves to cook, he loves to dance and sing. He's very happy, but people like that. Nobody wants to see a sad face or a mad face cooking their sandwiches.
Actually, you'll be quite glad when you see one of Hector's sandwiches, especially his Cuban. This mouth-watering masterpiece is made with a house-made Cuban roll with slow-braised pork, serrano ham, Swiss cheese, dill pickles, and mustard. And is great whether you order one for yourself or buy one of their 2-foot-long versions to share.
When you bite it, you have the crunchiness of the bread, you have the juiciness of the pork, you have the saltiness of the ham, and then you have the Swiss cheese that is just melted. The pickle gives it the acidity that you need, and the mustard just gives it the last punch.
Hector's Puerto Rican heritage makes it onto the menu in the form of this deliciously unique jibarito, a sandwich served on a flattened plantain.
Instead of bread, we use a whole green plantain, so you have to fry the whole plantain, then we smash it, and then we put it to fry again. That's when it just like crunchy to perfection. You get to choose your protein. We put lettuce, tomato, onions in the Mima special sauce. You have to try the jibarito.
Another fave from Hector's homeland is the tripleta, a classic stuffed with skirt steak, ham, pork, lettuce, tomato, and potato sticks for one massive mouthful.
You have the crunchiness of the potato sticks. You have a piece of steak and a piece of pork, a piece of ham. If you can even get all 3 at the same time into your mouth, because it's just so big, one bite. My mouth can't handle it, but if you can get your mouth to open up that wide, you get an explosion of all kinds of flavors.
And for a little sweet and salty, try this take on a Monte Cristo made on Cuban bread and drizzled with guava sauce.
I think it tastes like a French toast stuffed with the saltiness of the pork, the turkey, the melty cheese, and then you just got the powdered sugar and the guava. It's salty and sweet at the same time.
But before you get to all those sandwiches, nothing gets you going like the heart attack platter, loaded up with queso frito, empanadas, tostones, corn fritters, fried salami, and more. Or try the crazy loaded tostones piled up with all the good stuff. And an empanada is an absolute must. With over a dozen flavors, these hot, grabbable apps are made by hand and fried to order.
We do it old style. We do it by hand with a fork, we're pressing the dough, and then we fry them. They're golden brown, they're juicy inside. The filling is what makes the empanada. And obviously, made out with love.
Mima's also offers a variety of traditional entrees, like authentic mofongo with shrimp, and Abby's favorite, the ropa vieja.
Ropa vieja is a Cuban staple dish. It is top round that we pressure cook for hours, and then we shred it. It's been marinated in wine, which what makes ropa vieja so soft and tender to eat. It's amazing. Just have to try it.
And if you have any room left, you have to try Mima's chocolate tres leches cake.
So it's moist, it's gooey, it's chocolatey. The chocolate tres leches and Mimas is a chocolate lover's dream.
And while it is a lot of hard work, Abby and her family truly feel like they're living the dream at Mima's Cuban Cafe.
I love cooking. I like to see people smile. When I see them biting into the plates or them telling me, oh my God, it was the best sandwich I've ever had, it makes me happy. It makes all the sacrifices, slaving away in the hot kitchen, worth it.